So we got Isabelle and Smash, and that's pretty cool, but holy crap guys, a new Animal Crossing game? We've been waiting for this for like 6 whole years, and it's finally happening. Holy crap, I cannot believe they did it. A brand new Animal Crossing game. I'm stoked. Oh my god, Isabelle! She's in Smash! Oh my god, Isabelle, she's in Smash. Animal Crossing, but oh my god, Isabelle in Smash! Holy shit, oh my god! Oh my god! That was not worth it for the skit at all. Oh! I'm soaked! So Nintendo finally had their direct. They finally had their full direct. We all waited forever for it, because the last time they did Smash, and then at E3 they did Smash, and everything was just Smash, 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 and then Indies, and then we finally got a direct, and I don't know how to feel about it. So it was really weird. So the direct starts, and we get a bombshell announcement. We got Luigi's Mansion 3. Now that is a good way to start the direct. It can shut the people up who really didn't like Luigi's Mansion on the 3DS. Personally, I was fine with it, but a lot of people were pissed off about that. So here we go, Luigi's Mansion 3, an actual sequel to Luigi's Mansion 2. My big worry with the game is that it looks a bit too much like Luigi's Mansion 2, because I'm not the biggest fan of that game. I mean, it's okay, don't get me wrong, it's a fine game. I just thought it was like too goofy. I didn't dig the art style too much, it was too cartoony, which I know, it's a Mario game, it should be cartoony. But I feel like Luigi's Mansion should go for the scary, atmospheric thing. That's the kind of vibe it should be getting, not this whole, haha, wacky, goofy ghosts. It's like Scooby-Doo. No. I want it to be spooky. And this one looks just too much like Luigi's Mansion 2 to me. So I know it's pretty hard to tell that, but let's hope it's not like that. And I think it is one big mansion. I think they've covered that, because at the end credits part, it was a massive mansion. So I think we're good on that end. But please don't make it too goofy. Please don't make it too goofy. I want it to be an actual, like, atmospheric, scary game. So that was that out of the way. Pretty cool. I will not take away any credit from that. Luigi's Mansion, drop. Good way to start the direct. Then we got the 3DS. And we got Kirby's Epic Yarn. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn on the 3DS. And you know what? That's not so bad. That looks okay. That looks kind of cute. The graphics don't look that much of a downgrade of the Wii version. So you know what? That's fine. I'll take that. Then we got Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. We knew that was coming. We got Yokai Watch. And we got the reveal of Luigi's Mansion having multiplayer. That's kind of cool, but you know what they should have done? It's this magical word, Nintendo. I don't think you've ever heard of it before. But I'll tell you right here. It's called online. I'm sorry, Nintendo. I'm sorry, I was way too harsh on you there. I'm really sorry, Nintendo. I was really harsh on you there. Okay. It's fine. I'll stop. But I guess it's fine either way. It's better than nothing. But it really should have had online. Seems like it wouldn't be too hard of a game to make online, but Nintendo can do what they want pretty much. And then that was pretty much it for 3DS stuff. That was it out the window. Then we got onto the Nintendo Switcheroo. I'm trying to remember what the first thing was when we went to a Switch, and I can't remember. It was a Splatoon 2 update, so we got this anime. I don't know why they made it anime. I hate anime. I'm so sorry, please don't kill me, anime fans. I hate anime. They made it an anime type thing. Weird, but I think it adds new hairstyles. I couldn't tell entirely. It told you to check the Squid Research website. I didn't. Whoops. Then we got Mega Man, and that was kind of spoiled because we already got the demo, so it's like, who really cares? Then we got Mario Tennis Aces, and I just don't know. Because Mario Tennis Aces, it's like, these characters they're showing off are characters that should already be there as playable characters. Like Birdo and Paratrooper, they should have already been in it, and Shy Guy? I feel like they should have already been playable. Petey Piranha though, Petey Piranha is a cool one. I will give them that. And I know I'm biased because I love Super Mario Sunshine, that's like my favourite game of all time. But that's cool, make more of the bosses playable like that. That's kind of cool. So that comes out soon. I think there's new story things? Like new story updates? I don't know, it looked like it. Not too big of a deal for me though. Mario Tennis Aces for me just did not have enough content. And is unbalanced as all holy hell. That is an unbalanced game. That's why I never play it. Holy shit, that is unbalanced. That really pisses me off. I was trying to segue, and I don't know what to segue into. Then we got just a load of crappy stuff. It's basically just stuff I really don't care about. Then we got the online. And the online, oh boy. Oh my god, Nintendo. Nintendo. Please fix your online. Please fix your online, because my god. If that's all you have for it, that's not good. We got this whole trailer. The animation was really cute. The animation was really good. I don't feel like the video needed to be played in the direct, and it felt like filler. But oh my god, they are not convincing anyone to buy that online. So basically, there was like 5 main points. The first one was, you can play online. We can already do that. The second one was NES games. Wow. NES games? Nintendo, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Oh my god, Nintendo, thank you. Thank you, I can finally play my NES games. I've never played NES games before. They're not available on literally every other system. Nah, thanks Nintendo. Sure, they have online play, but that's not that exciting. If they were like SNES games or N64 games, that's different. Those are more recent consoles. Those are more exciting consoles with more games that would take better advantage of online. Like Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart 64, Super Mario Kart. These games would be fantastic online. But no, it's NES games, and it seems like they're sticking to their guns with that. It's just NES, nothing else. So that's really lame. That's not really something to be excited for, I don't think. Then it was cloud saves, and that is a big issue because not every game supports it. So what's the point? Splatoon 2, the game that probably needed it the most out of any game, none. It does not support cloud saving, and that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, there's no excuse there. That is utterly ridiculous. That game should have been a priority to use cloud saving for, but it's not. There's no cloud saving at all. That is bonkers. And then Pokemon doesn't support it either. Bonkers. It just baffles me. It's insane. It's just absolutely insane. Oh my god. So that was that. Then it was chat. It was voice chat, and wow. Wow. They could have really redeemed themselves here. All they needed to do was have it in-game, and that's it. That would have been somewhat. That would have been something to pay for the online for. But no, we have to use the crappy app. We still have to use the smartphone app. That is, I am laughing at how just dumb. I'm sorry, but that's dumb. I don't think any Nintendo fan could even possibly defend that, because that is ridiculous. I mean, Fortnite, of all games, supports that. Fortnite on the Switch has console voice chat. Why doesn't Nintendo's first-party game support that? I don't know. It's pretty insane. That's ridiculous. And one of their points, one of their features was that people not on the phone could talk to them from behind. That was a legitimate point. That's not a feature, Nintendo. That's just a thing in real life. Yes, you can talk to someone on the phone. That's not a feature from behind. That's not a feature. It was hilarious. And then the last point we had was the special offers. And this is the one thing they didn't detail. This could have maybe been really cool, but they didn't detail it. They said they'll give it us at a later date. It comes out in like a week. Like a week. I think it's even less than a week and then it comes out. So that was insane. That was insane. So that was a really disappointing segment. I'm really annoyed about the online. Sure, it's only $20, but it used to be free. And we're not getting much for it. We're not really getting anything for it. It's basically Nintendo just taking $20 from everyone's pockets. It's basically a free $20 from everyone. They need to use that to fix the online. That's what they need to do. And what's even worse is, we're going to pay for the online, but we're going to be playing with less people now, because 100% of Switch users are not going to pay for the online. That's impossible. So we are now going to be paying for online to play with less users than we were playing with before. So that's quite questionable, honestly. That's really questionable. But that's the online stuff out of the way. Screw that. Absolute crap. The lowest part of the Direct for sure. Let's move on. So I know next was Pokemon. Nothing much to talk about there. But I missed a point before. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Now, one, I called this, but everyone did because it was a rumor. People are giving me like credit. Don't give me credit. It was a big rumor. But other than that, the name is very dumb. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe? No. You're just pointing out it's a port. Call it New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. That way, the people who have never seen it before will be like, ooh, a new Super Mario Bros. Game. Then they'll buy it. When they see the U in the title, they'll be like, oh, it's a Wii U game. As if they'll know. Unless they're really so out of touch, they've never even heard of a Wii U. But I feel like the Wii U is so infamous at this point, everyone's heard of it at least. So I think that's a bit weird. The game itself, just not that interesting. No online. Online is something I absolutely think they should have added. Online is crazy that they left out. My god, that's crazy. Nintendo's making us pay for online now. Make every game online. Simple. That's a good way to get people to pay for online. Just make all your games online. Make more of your games online, at least. New Super Mario Bros. Would have been piss easy to make online. Absolutely easy, and they didn't do it. I know we don't know for an actual fact. They could easily update it, because I doubt it's hard. All they need to do is make it online co-op. Done. That's it. And that would actually be a decent way to get the older players who have actually bought the game before to buy it again. Ever think of that, Nintendo? You get more purchases if you add it online. Can't be difficult, right? Especially with this money you're going to be making. You're going to be making millions of dollars from people paying for your online. So, give us it. Simple as. So that's fine. It comes with New Super Mario Bros., New Super Luigi. You get Toadette, a really boring character, I'll be honest, and Nabbit, who was in New Super Luigi U. Now you can play him in this game. And honestly, it feels like these two characters are just the easy modes. So, not really that exciting. That comes out soon. I would defend it for being $60, but guess what? The game already came out on Wii U with New Super Mario Bros. U, and it was either the same price or it was cheaper than that. So I can't defend it this time. $60 for that. Still pretty pathetic. I know, over 160 something levels. But come on, man. Mario Maker has infinite levels, so there you go. So that game, not really that exciting. So next game we had Pokemon. Like I said, couldn't give a crap about Pokemon. That game was lame. Then we had this Game Freak game, a game more interesting than the Pokemon game, called Town, where you're in a town and you fight monsters like Pokemon. Basically Pokemon. Like, you look at the art style, it's like, this would fit very well for Pokemon. This looks way more ambitious than Pokemon ever did. Why didn't you just adapt it to that art style? I just don't understand. But we got that anyways. I think it's a bit weird it's all set in the town. Makes me feel like it's going to be quite a small game. But if that's just a cute eShop game, you know what? That's cute. That's cool. I'll take that. That's fine. Then we got Yoshi. We got Yoshi's Crafted World, a game that actually I'm going to give some credit. It doesn't actually look too bad. I mean, 2D platformers aren't really my thing that much, unless they're like really creative, like Donkey Kong Country or in the Blind Forest. But it seems more of a typical platformer, like Yoshi's Woolly World. That it's okay, because it seems like it's actually trying. It feels a bit more creative than, let's say, Kirby Star Allies, because Kirby Star Allies was basically the bare minimum of what you could make out of a 2D platformer. You want the most basic 2D platformer of all time? Kirby Star Allies has got your back. At least with Yoshi, it's actually taking advantage of like the foreground and background and shooting them, and they're going down and you walk through the pathway. It looks good. The art style is really good. The use of the Unreal Engine, really good. The game looks clean. I love the depth of field. It looks really good. So the game actually looks decent. It looks like it's actually trying. So that's why I don't have an issue with that. That comes out next year, spring. So that's a fine game. That one I'll absolutely give a pass for, because it doesn't look like just the typical platformer. It looks like it's actually got some creativity in it. Crazy, I know. Creativity in a Nintendo 2D platformer. Pooh, that is bonkers. But we have that anyways. So that was that. And then it wasn't really anything much else interesting. It was basically ports after ports after ports after ports. Civilization 6 is a port of an old game. I know that. I know that City Skyline game is a port of an old game. The Final Fantasy games, they were all ports. It's cool, but they were all ports. That Rolling game, I forgot what it's called. That's a port. It's a remaster. But it's a port, it's not a remake, it's just updated resolutions and maybe textures, but it's not a full-on remake, it's basically just a port. So that's not really exciting either. So we had that, and then we had one more thing, because there's always one more thing at the end of these directs, and this actually was good. I was actually pretty pleased with the ending. So, it starts out, it's Animal Crossing, it's Isabelle, it's like, oh my god, it's actually gonna happen, we're finally gonna get Animal Crossing. We've been waiting years for this. Then it shows the not real gameplay at the bottom. It's like, oh no, please don't just be Smash Brothers. Because I know people are hyped for that, but it's like, you're gonna set this entire thing up just for it to be Smash? Please don't do that to us. So it all happened. Isabelle gets a letter. Bam! Isabelle takes on a new leaf. She looks really good in the game. She actually looks super adorable. And I'm gonna main her. I will main Isabelle. She looks great. So we had that. And I was like, oh no. They really just did waste our time, didn't they? Then it ends quite abruptly. And we go to Tom Nook. And then he does some talking, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, come on, please just announce Animal Crossing. Please just announce Animal Crossing. And then, bam, Animal Crossing 2019. And it was like, yes, finally. Finally, finally, finally. So I'm not the biggest Animal Crossing fan on the whole planet. But I do actually really like Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing New Leaf was fantastic. So, yes, this was a bam, good way to end the Direct. That was a fantastic way to end the Direct. And then I just kind of felt lukewarm because, honestly, I had a really weird feeling. Because Nintendo usually always relies on Smash. So the fact that they didn't really rely on Smash for this ending, pleasantly surprised. I was pleasantly surprised. Smash didn't have a big presence in this Direct. And that had me really happy because I thought they would, because that's really all they really had. So that was really surprising. So I was just felt really lukewarm. Because it was just like, Because the Smash characters, I know it's just Smash, but they end it on a bombshell, and it's pretty cool. It's like, oh my god, this character we never thought was going to get in, is in. But no, it was Animal Crossing. I was like, oh yes, yes. So that was 2 big new game announcements, which is solid. Don't get me wrong, that is solid. That's really great. But everything in between was just crap. I'm sorry, it was just filler. It felt mostly filler. We had a few highlights, like the Yoshi game, and Super Mario Party looks okay. But man, there are a lot of ports. There are so many ports on the Switch. Diablo 3, Civilization 6, the City game, the Final Fantasy games, even the 3DS games like Luigi's Mansion, Mario & Luigi, Kirby. So many ports. It's insane. And if people don't understand my port problem, I think this Direct perfectly emphasizes it. It's not the fact that there's ports, it's that the ports are really overshadowing the new games. So that's really, really worrisome. But, you know what? It was a fine Direct. We did get 2 big new game reveals. That is solid. That is incredibly solid. I was hoping for just 1. We got 2. So you know what, Nintendo, you get a half pass from me. Maybe space them out better next time. Maybe actually have some better stuff in between. But it was an okay Direct. And 2019 is looking pretty decent right now. We've got a new Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion. We might have Metroid Prime 4. We've got the new Pokemon game. New Super Mario Bros. Poor. I guess that's not that exciting. And we've got Yoshi. That's not bad. That's totally not bad. And we got Fire Emblem, which was actually absent from this Direct. Thank God. That's a joke. That's a joke. Please take that as a joke. I just don't like Fire Emblem, and I'm making fun of that. Please don't get on my back. Please. So that was the Direct. That was pretty much everything. I guess the last thing I've got to say is Starlink, because that's one game I did not mention. Starlink looks pretty tight. I'm actually surprised at how much Star Fox influence is actually in this game. But that's a good thing. I'm perfectly happy with that. That's fantastic. And we got to see Wolf, and the animations for him is really good, and his voice is really good. So that gets a pass from me. But other than that, that was it. That was the Direct. It was pretty okay. Just feeling a bit iffy about it. But that's everything I've got to say. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Peace out, my dudes.